is open, one will work. Can you imagine the profanity on the other end? He's right. It's very... We on?
Yeah.
Hey guys!
Hi guys.
I think we're on.
We on? Can you hear us?
Let us know if you can see us, because we've had a little bit of trouble. We're not real good at this stuff. So someone comment and let us know if you can hear us.
See you, yeah.
Here we go. Cool. I think we're on. There it is. Oh, you pressed something?
No.
It's an ad.
It was just an ad.
Yeah, you pressed something.
It's an ad.
Yeah, but where are the things gone? You gotta go back there. Okay. We're good. Clearly, we're really good at this stuff. Thanks for joining us. So we're just kind of, I don't know, we can talk about what we've been doing until everybody gets on and starts. We'll have some questions where, as you know, most of you know, if you've been watching, we're stuck on the hard. High and dry.
High and dry.
So we're still in Malaysia. We're in Langkawi, so we haven't moved. And we're still in lockdown. There's still a non-movement. No sound.
No sound.
Nah. Okay.
Someone said we have sound there. That sounds good. No, it must be.
All right. We're not sure if you can hear us, so if you could just message and say that you can hear us and you can see us, that would be amazing. Why are there flies? Oh, sound is fine.
Yep, we're good.
Page refresh. Okay, cool. All right. Hey. Let's start again. Oh, it's good. I can hear. Okay, great. Cool. All right. So we're in Malaysia, in Langkawi. We're still high and dry on the hard stand. And the latest from here is we're still in lockdown. So they still have a non-movement. What do they call it?
Yeah, non-movement. Either one.
Non-movement would be the one. I don't know what
They've
it's
just
called.
actually extended it. On the 14th was our 2 weeks of lockdown, and now there's another, it's been extended for another 2 weeks. So movement is very limited. The only bit of movement we're allowed to do is for provisioning, and that's about it. Yeah,
so you're allowed to go to the grocery store and then back again. They actually have like a non-movement. So if you're on the mainland, if you're outside of your home, you have to either be going to a shop, otherwise you have to go straight home again. So they're pretty strict over here about everything. But we've been in lockdown since the 18th of March, since Lee's birthday, and they keep extending it. So we got hauled out, I think, on the 15th. So we've been out for a little while now, and we were waiting to go back in. So we haven't heard when we can go back in. So it's all a bit, we're just sitting tight, but we're in a pretty good spot. So it's not the worst place to be. You gonna answer some questions?
No, I'm just having a look. Start from.
And go up. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, that's everybody saying they can hear us. Thank you for joining us, everyone. I think most people are like stuck at home right now, so we thought it was a good time to do a live video. Give you something to do. Hey Nigel, and yes, we are at Reback Marina. If we were out of the marina, someone asked if we are allowed to sail. I don't think so. I think you have to be in an anchorage. You're allowed to leave if you're an international boat. So if we were in the water, we would be allowed to leave because our boat's flagged in Australia. But I don't think Malaysian boats are allowed to leave.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Not that we'd have anywhere to leave to though, so it's nowhere for us to go at the moment.
Yeah, so a lot of people are asking us about our plans or our future plans, and at the moment they're kind of up in the air. the kids and I had a visa in Malaysia that ran out last week. So once the movement order...
Too bright over me.
Oh no, babe, maybe put a salon up or something. I don't know. Anyway, so the kids and my visa have run out, but because of what's going on at the moment, they're just allowing everybody to stay because we can't go anywhere. So once everything, you know, everything goes back to a little bit of normality, we have to leave the country within 2 weeks. So if everything doesn't open up, we're looking at we'll have to sail back to Australia because that's the only country that will have us. So yeah, we're not sure. We've really just got to wait and see what happens. Hi, everybody in Australia. We're starting. I think it's a little delayed on here, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Is that better? Did you cover it up?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Do you want to put something over there?
There's a question for you, babe.
What's the question there? What's the job doing back home? So back home, I've been doing a little bit of operating, bit of fitting. Yeah, just a little bit of everything. Just working remote out west in Australia. Yeah.
And he flew back just before everything shut down. So he got back about a week before all the flights got cancelled to everywhere. So it was really lucky because otherwise Lee and I would have been we're so awkward at this. This is like everything's moving, everyone's left. Yeah, so he got back. So it was really good that he actually got back. Taj is back, he's bumping everything around. But yeah, so that was the issue. Lee was obviously flying back and forth to Australia to Malaysia, and yeah, he actually timed it right. He was just flying back for his break and everything started to go wrong. So
yeah, which was lucky, or we'd be separated at the moment.
All right. All right, so there's a question for the kids. The kids are getting older. Do they want to do their own thing now?
What? As in leave?
Yeah, get out. Go get your own boat. So Taj is 15 and Bella's 13. So they're not at leaving home age just yet. So I think they're happy to continue with us for a little bit longer, aren't you?
Yes.
Maybe not too long future. Do you do contracting for the mines? Did you just answer that?
No, that one.
It's like, okay, so the comments thing is coming up again. So do you want to talk about the comments?
No, you can talk about the comments.
Okay, so the comments we did have came back, and we don't know why, and we don't know what made them come back for 2 videos and then they went again. We do know why they left in the first place. Our channel has obviously been flagged as a bit of a because our kids were younger, and obviously something happened over a year ago when they were cracking down. I'm assuming that our channel's been flagged as a high priority channel. For some reason we got flagged that way to
I think it was if the kids were under 13.
Yeah, but not all channels, and we understand this. So we have lots of messages. Not all channels have lost their comments that have kids. We totally know this, and I have tried to get a comments back several times. I've talked to YouTube. They don't want to help me, and they said if I continue that, you know, there's a chance of me possibly losing our channel altogether. There are lots of things that people have told us to do, like go through all your channel. Another channel, I think it's Sailboat Story. The guy on there, I can't remember his name right now, but he messaged me and he was really helpful. What worked for them didn't work for us. I went through and changed everything, all the settings that he told me to do, but it didn't do anything for us, unfortunately. We do have our videos set to not for kids. We've got a lot of things, you know, that are it shouldn't not have comments, but unfortunately, it's not our choice. So I've tried to change things, but thank you, Ello. Just donated some money. Thank you. We appreciate that. So yeah, the comment thing is it's really frustrating because I can see when we put a video up, I know when we got our comments back and there was interaction, I think it kind of boosts our channel a lot. When we don't have comments, they get real stagnated and they get to a certain amount of views and they don't grow anymore. So unfortunately, I don't think our channel is going to, rapidly grow with this problem. And that's the reason why I wanted to start another one. But in the same time, it's taken us a long time to get to where we are, and to start again, would be really hard as well. So I don't know what to do, but it's a possibility in the future. How is the dive compressor holding up?
The dive compressor has been really good. Not that it's had a lot of use lately, but for what use it has had, it's been really good. Yeah. So far, so good.
And we do use it here.
Yeah.
Not for diving. What do you use it for?
It's my compressed air for blowing down stuff. I use it as a bit of a compressor style. Yeah.
Yeah, it uses it all the time. But yeah, it works well. So once we are back on the water, it'll work.
Yeah, we settle in Aussie.
Someone just asked us where we would settle in Aussie, which is Australia. We aren't sure. We hadn't really had plans to go back just yet, so they're like, because it's the only country at the moment that would have us back because we're Australian citizens. So we are looking at different ways to get back there, and it depends as well how we get back. At the moment, there is some restrictions through traveling through Indonesia, and obviously we'd have to go through Indonesia, especially to get back to Darwin. The other option is to go to Western Australia, but yeah, we're kind of not sure at this point.
It's right now is the turn of the seasons here, so the south trade winds are starting to come through, so it makes it really hard for us to get back to Australia anyway. So yeah.
Thank you, Mike, for donating, and Gabriel, very much appreciated. Sorry, these are going faster and we are missing stuff, so please bear with us. Yes, it was Ben of Sailboat Story that did message. Sorry, I did forget his name. Thank you. We'll follow you on a new channel. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you're right, Jay. Thanks, Jay. Hi, Jay. He just said that any minors and trolls, then you get, if you get bad comments, then you get flagged. We had that a couple of videos. We had one video that was kind of going a little bit viral. Someone complained about it and it got stopped. YouTube reviewed it and they allowed it again. There was nothing wrong with it. I don't know why someone complained about it, but because of what happened to that video, it got made to a standstill. So whatever happens when somebody complains or gives you a mark against the channel, I'm not sure how it all works, but I definitely know that when we get bad comments or we get, people being not nice, it definitely affects us. So that is probably, how it all happened. SCG, what's that? Okay. Can you see anything I missed, Taj?
Oh, this guy.
You want to answer some questions, Taj? We missed a lot. Sorry. Hey, Tracy. People are saying hi, and I've missed so many. I I'm a school teacher, so it's bedtime for me. Last try kids' schoolwork. Oh, hey, James. So, and thank you for staying up. Schoolwork. Do you want to talk about what you do, Taj?
Yeah. Oh.
He does a bit. Yeah. So Taj doesn't actually do like conventional schoolwork. He stopped doing that probably less than a year ago. Bella still does her mainstream maths and English because she's an angel. Look at her. No, Taj, we're doing more with Taj of his self-learning, and so he listens to podcasts and gets information about things that he wants to learn about, which we've found working way easier. So forcing him to learn things that he wasn't interested in was just like me slamming my head against the wall. So we've come to an agreement that he's doing really well. He's also illustrating a book at the moment and doing his arts. So yeah, they're both doing really well. They're a bit bored while we've been here. It's a bit boring, but it's okay. We can still walk around, and there's a little beach here that we can have a swim. But hopefully that answered your question. If you've got like a specific question towards schooling, that would be great. Are there any boat projects left? Hell yeah. Have you seen our boat? What boat projects you got left, honey?
Look, there's a big list, but the list is definitely shrinking. And yeah, there's probably a lot of actually things that probably good that are getting done that we've sort of let go. And yeah, no, she's definitely ready to go once we get back in the water. There's always a list with an old boat like this, but yeah, all the main things are all done. So yeah.
Yeah, and all the things that we are doing or have done will be in the up and coming videos. So they'll be coming up.
Never end. That's right.
That's right, Nigel. You know, firsthand. You should be loving
How long would it take to get back to Australia? Well, it's probably, I don't know, it's about 2.5 or a bit under 2,500 nautical miles, I think. So yeah, it really depends. What would it be for us? Like
be a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks for sure. And like we said before, it's hard because where we are right now, unless we go to like Cocos Keeling, which we'd love to, and we're not sure if we can, is they're Australian islands, so that would be no problem. But if we go the other way, we go down the Malacca and through Indonesia, the only problem is going through Indonesian waters at the moment is a bit.
Well, the locals are a little bit hostile
risky
towards boaters. They don't want anybody coming ashore. There's people that have obviously in transit at the moment and at anchorages trying to get a little bit of rest and have been told to move on. So yeah, the locals aren't very welcoming at the moment in certain areas.
And there's nothing against them. They've been told through the media that, you know, there's this virus and anyone coming in could be contagious. So we don't have anything against the people. They're not being, I don't think they're being mean or hurting anyone. I just don't think they want people to be, you know, walking into their villages and things like that. So we totally understand. But yeah, we've just heard some mixed reviews about people like transiting through Indonesia, having a hard time not being able to stop and have rest and stuff like that. So it may be a little difficult, but doable.
Yeah.
And it is probably our only option. If Malaysia opens up again and we aren't allowed to stay here, we will have to leave and we'll have to go somewhere. So
yep. The winds won't be with us, that's all.
Yeah, and we'll be going back into the wind, which isn't great.
Recent cyclone.
We've been through that long.
Yeah,
we've been back and forth. I think we're up to date now. Would you rather be on the water in an isolated anchorage or stuck on the hard sand where we are? Good question, Nick. I would rather be in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we all would rather be in the
Yeah.
water. Yeah. There's nothing really great about being on the hard stand. The only positive is that the boat isn't growing barnacles.
That's about it.
That's it. It's kind of not the best to be on the hard stand. So, yeah, definitely would prefer to be in the water right now.
Is the bottom paint on yet? No, we haven't put the bottom paint on yet. So we're just waiting to get the all clear on going back in the water, which we haven't. So until then, we won't put the bottom paint on. What is it? I think the UV breaks it down.
I learned something. I was someone asked me on Facebook the other day why we haven't painted the bottom yet, and I didn't know. I just said because I don't know what I said. I think that anti-foul loses its superpowers because I didn't really know. And yeah, someone told me I think it doesn't have a UV stabilizer in it, so if you paint it on and leave it out in the sun, it won't work. Yeah, so who'd have thought? Any new desires for your next sailboat style or make? Well, we haven't really addressed this, I don't think, anywhere. Because the reason why Lee went back to work was to fill out the sailing kitty, obviously, but also we had planned on upgrading our boat. So obviously we're still in Catalpa. It didn't really go to plan, but yeah, what would we like? You answer that.
I don't know. There's so many choices.
You don't know. You totally know. You totally knows.
Realistically, I think for another boat would just be something with more space. Obviously, the kids have gotten bigger. Yeah, and I just think just a little bit more room. Yeah, and that's about it, really.
We'd like to have the kids to have their own cabin. Pretty much is the reason why we want a bigger boat. They do at the moment. Like Taj has the V berth, and then Bella has like a side cabin. If you've seen our tour, you'd know where they are. But yeah, it's not a cabin. It's just she's got sarongs for walls. So we would love to upgrade the boat and continue on. But yeah, the universe had a different. Different what? My brain started. What do you call it? A different idea. You guys can talk when I do something awkward, yeah? How about a short song with the ukulele, Bella? If you haven't guessed, she's a little shy. She's not in the videos. Are you? She's better behind the camera than like a live video. Live videos are kind of rough, guys. It's kind of not everyone likes them. I like it. But different mailing address. So we do have a mailing address where we are right now. But we're not sure how long we're going to be here. Because as soon as we can leave, we will be leaving. What? Oh, don't poke me then. Okay. I'll try and skip through a little quicker. I'm sorry, this is a bit boring. WA is all but shut down, and if you go ashore to get fuel provisions, you need 14. Okay, so someone, Nigel's just telling us about WA. Sorry, I thought it was a question. He's saying you got a 14-day quarantine wherever you drop the hook. Yeah, so we also read something crazy about, and I don't know, Nigel, you're in Darwin, so you might be able to clear this up. Someone posted on somewhere saying that if you arrive in Darwin, we understand that you've got to do a 14-day quarantine, but they were saying you have to pay for accommodation that they choose for you to quarantine in. Is that true?
No, that's correct.
It's correct? Yeah. WA, you don't. Let's go to WA. I'd rather go to WA. All right, bye, Aussie Vagabonds. Thanks for joining us. Someone asked if can we dive where we are?
There is islands nearby. Yeah, where we are at the moment, it's not really too clear the water, but
Just terrible.
a half-day sail, and yeah, there's definitely islands around that.
Yeah, but they're in Thailand.
Yeah.
There's one island south of here, but we haven't got to yet. That's in Malaysia, that apparently has clear water. But around where we are exactly is the water's like kind of greeny. Not great for diving. Taj, when are we going to see more art?
Maybe when you finish your book.
So Taj has been illustrating a book for a little while, haven't you? It's taken up a lot of his time. He's nearly finished, so once he finishes that, he'll be more free to do other things.
Yeah.
And he'll start putting stuff on his YouTube channel. He did set a YouTube channel up, but yeah, he got busy and hasn't posted anything on there for a little while. Are you allowed to go fishing while you're in lockdown? I don't know.
No, I don't.
We don't
think
fish
so.
in here. There's not. We don't fish exactly in here. There are still local fishing boats out, so I guess they're allowed to fish still. So I'm not sure. But our dinghy's high and dry with us, so we're kind of stranded a little bit. Okay, Taj, Mike asked you if you're still reading business books.
Yeah. I'm reading, was it Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad's Guide to Investing right now. I nearly finished that one.
Okay. Everyone's schooled at home now. A mailing address to send money. I'm not sure. You can send, we have a PayPal account, and then people are sending money on this chat. So, I don't, what is that called again?
Right, Super Chat.
Super Chat. So if you are wanting to send us money, Robert, you can send it on here. We would really appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, Taj will be putting up more videos on his art in the future. Like I said, he's a little bit tied up with his book at the moment, but we could video some of your drawing. Are you colouring? Maybe. Oh yes, Robert, you can become, oh no, someone's suggested becoming a patron. That is true. So there's a video up on Patreon that no one else has seen at the moment, and there'll be another one probably tomorrow. So they're a little bit ahead of everybody else. So if you do want to go over to our Patreon page, check it out. Check it out. Is the ML still in the plans? Oh, we wish. Lee will be working for a lot longer if we go down that road. Someone asked if we had any offers on the boat when it was for sale, and we did. And we only had it on not for very long because we changed our minds. Even when we had it first on, we were kind of decided to keep it because it actually was cheaper for us to live on the boat than to fly the kids and I all back to Australia. It was actually cheaper for the kids and I to be in Malaysia on Catalpa than to sell Catalpa and go back to Australia. So that's what we decided in the end. And yeah, we did have a few offers, but obviously we still have her, so we didn't sell. Boat projects are my favorite videos. Well, there's plenty of those coming up, John. Nigel, thank you. It's very generous. Thank you so much. And yeah, we were hoping to see you soon. You were heading to Indonesia, I believe. So maybe we'll see you back in Australia at some point. Why did you skip her head? Oh, sorry. Dress up like that. What's happened to her? Okay, so he doesn't want to do patch on. Yeah, so you can send money on here on Super Chat, Robert. I don't know, you probably already asked something again. I'm a bit slow. But yeah, you can send it on here, or we have a PayPal account, which is on any of our videos in the description. Do you have any? What do you need to get to Cocos Healing? We don't need anything. Well, I don't know. Do we need anything to get there?
No, we don't need anything, but as far as we know, that they've actually shut that down too. So that actually, even though it's an Australian island, it's yeah, it's closed even for Australian citizens. So
yeah, we did hear that.
Yeah.
They just wanted residents.
Yeah.
So
it could reopen, but yeah, I don't know.
Probably not. Nigel, that would be fantastic. Yeah, because yeah, at this stage, that is our only option to come back to Australia. So yeah, if things are changing, that would be fantastic. Thank you. All right, so we got. You did answer before. What boat? What boat we were looking at? Did you or not?
I sort of did. We don't really have a specific boat.
We did.
Yeah, but just
Bella wants a catamaran.
Bella loves catamarans. She knows just about every single model out there. But
we had do you remember we had a boat that we put an offer in? Does anyone remember? We told everybody that we put an offer in a boat a long time ago. When we first got here, we found this boat and we loved it. And we still haven't found a boat other than a catamaran that we like as much. But it sold. So it was a 60-foot monohull. And it was a really great layout for us. So yeah, we found a catamaran that we really love. It's way out of our price range, but you know, we can keep dreaming.
Yeah.
I think about sailing home to Oz. This could be a while. Screwing barnacles. Sailing Sunbird, where are you guys? I think you're on the Gold Coast. Is that right? I think. Let me know. Oh, press something. All right, I'm really far behind with these things because it's answering stuff that I've said. So I do apologize. I'll try to skip through. Did you read that one?
No,
That one. Don't read it out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, is it hot there and do you have a heater on board? So Mark asked if it's hot. It's super hot and we have an air conditioner, not a heater, because it's like a heater outside. What's the temperature? LiVe put one in when he went back to Australia, but it didn't work really well while we're on the hard sand. It works well on the water, but it's really hot out in the hard sand. So we have hired a different one that's super cool. So it is nice in here. It's nice and cold. And we've got like this sunshade all wrapped around the boat because it was super hot a couple of weeks ago. It was really, really hot. So it's really hot, but it's nice in here. That might be the noise. If you can hear it, like, that's what that is. It's the air conditioner. You're tapping, darling. Okay, where exactly are we right now? We're in Malaysia, Langkawi, and we're at a marina called Rebak Island Marina. Hi from Brisbane. Hi, Tony. The mines suck. Yeah, they do. Well, I don't know. I don't go there. Sound like they do. Buy Ruby Rose. Yeah, well, I think Ruby Rose is out of our price range, and we definitely can't get to it right now. So that's the other thing. Everything's just, all plans, everything's kind of stopped. Everything's changed. We're not sure what the future holds. Okay, hi guys. Any update on the power generator? Is it working properly so it could work for the water maker? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. What was that? Oh yeah, we had the issue in Thailand, was that it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I was trying to remember. Yeah, because we got a new generator. Yeah, and then it had to get put into the shop. It was covered under warranty.
It was actually a recall on the product,
yeah,
so yeah, and they fixed it up, and it's all working good.
Phil's got a pigeonhole. She does. Yeah. You keep bugging her, she might go get it. No? Alright, I'm going to flick through. There's Garth. Hey, Garth! Or Dottie. I don't know which one of you it is, but hello. Yes, play VidE0. Alright, so we're catching up to... Is that what they do? You have a heater on board? Okay, so someone's just asked about homeschooling. They're currently in Victoria and they're homeschooling. Any tips from adults or kids about homeschooling? No one likes to speak. I would have a really massive tip. Because we went through all this homeschooling stuff years ago, and for me, if I could go back and start again, I would say take the pressure off yourself a little bit. Like, don't worry too much of what they're learning. If they're learning and they're loving it and they're learning, then hey, that's fantastic. I think when you put a lot of pressure on yourself and then you put a lot of pressure on the kid, that causes a lot of tension in the house or the boat, and it's not really enjoyable. So I'm all about wanting them to, I want them to want to learn. So I really don't like forcing them to do things that they don't want to do if it is not of an importance, if that makes sense. But yeah, I would just, some advice is just have a bit of fun with it and don't be too stressed and trying to turn it back on them so that they want to learn. That's my advice. But yeah. You got it? Tara's like, rebel, and she won't make you do anything. Oh. It's not true. That's not true. It's not how it happened. All right, would you want another monohull or catamaran? We are really not pro either. We don't go, oh, we have to have a catamaran or we have to have a monohull. We're, I'm gonna put that in this thing, Dylan.
Yeah.
Because we are pro the right layout for us is what we want. And we've found monohulls and catamarans that are both, we both really like, and we also found both that we really don't like. So it's pretty much finding the right boat that we like. And it doesn't have to necessarily be one or the other. We'd love a big, massive, beautiful catamaran, but reality right now is maybe not that way. Why?
Have we talked to young bloods? No.
Have we talked to young bloods? No. I really like that guy, and watching them, they're cool. So, yeah, that'd be sweet. We go to WA, run into them. That'd be fun, eh? Oh, Philip said if New Zealand gives you your hotel room and puts you up and gives you 3 meals a day, free internet. Yeah, no, Australia's making you pay for the hotel as much as I'm aware. Oh, no, Tracy's just said that Australia's paying for the hotels. Oh, okay. Oh, that might be nice. I come back for a 2-week holiday. Thank you, Jobson. And hi to Brazil. Hi, Brazil. We were hoping we'd get there one day. Someone was just talking about Nanji sailing. They're in Malaysia, but they're in the water. Yeah, someone was just saying they're on the hard stand. I'm pretty sure they're back in the water. They're here somewhere, but they're in the water. So yeah, we haven't seen them. Have they locked down your local grog shop? No. Nigel, we are in the cheapest place to buy alcohol. And no, yeah, we can go ashore and buy plenty of that.
I think Thailand has. Thailand's a bit different. But, yeah. Yeah,
Thailand, you know, I don't think they've not allowed alcohol. Yeah, at least stoked we're not there right now. Enjoy watching, keeping living your dream because I'm too old to go anymore. Oh. Happy to take you with us. Is visa an issue? It will be an issue once things open up again. So while the what do they call it? The shutdown, MCO. I don't know. There's a non-movement order. Once that is finished, we have 2 weeks to leave the country. So unless other countries open up, we will have to sail back to Australia. Oh, I know. I did hear that, Nanny. You're going to be in Townsville. Yeah, we may show up there one day. You need any toilet paper? Someone was just talking about the toilet paper. That Malaysia has definitely not have a shortage of toilet paper, so we are fine. Thank you, though.
There's actually no shortage of food supplies and anything that we've seen so far either. So
yeah. Yes. Hi, everyone from Melbourne. Hi, Andrew. Have you updated your Amazon wish list? No, we haven't, but maybe we will. Someone asked if the boat's still for sale. It's not right now because we're living in it, but maybe we sail back to Australia and things work out, then yeah, it may be for sale in Australia one day soon. Is that the same question?
Yeah, I think that was the same one.
I'm confused. Thank you, Magical History Tour. All right, Go through a lot quicker. Thank you, Ron. Finally worked it out. It sounds like you're having trouble like I did. But thank you very much for your generosity. We really appreciate that. And Joe Cross, thank you. Yeah, I said that one. What's this question? Yeah.
Yeah, so we do pre-filter our fuel, and within like a year of Indonesia, there was a lot of people we heard that had bad fuel, and we never had any bad fuel up, and well, we haven't at all actually, and we just use a filter sock, and yeah, it's worked really well for us. And some of the fuel we've got and some of the remote spots has been pretty ordinary too. So yeah, I definitely recommend pre-filtering.
Yeah, then there's a video about that. In Thailand, it wasn't too long ago, we showed everybody the filter bag from after 12 months in Indonesia. So yeah, you can find that on our channel. I think it's something about it's about filtering fuel or fuel in Indonesia. Yeah, if you're interested, you can find that. What is this one? I think. All right, so Nick said get one of the cat companies in Australia to sponsor us. That'd be amazing, but I don't think our channel has the numbers for that. So subscribe, keep subscribing, guys. Build our channel up. Maybe, you know, something like that could happen one day. What brand AC do we have? What does it say? Lee bought a dud. He bought the crappiest aircon. No, we keep giving heaps for it.
Yeah, it's an Electrolux, and it's just doesn't quite cool the boat down.
Yeah, it's fine in the water. When we're in the marina, it was actually okay.
It's not a proper marine one, that being said, yeah.
It's a house one. Coping mentally with isolation. How are we all coping mentally with isolation? David asked.
Well, I think in our location, I think we're pretty lucky. We're still able to sneak a swim in. Obviously, there's a resort here, but the pool's been emptied. But all in all, we can still walk around, get a bit of exercise, have a swim, have a skate around, and yeah, it's not too bad here where we are. So.
We're pretty lucky. We can go and stretch on the beach. Hey, honey.
Yeah. A bit of TikTok.
We've been entertained. How long can you stay in Malaysia? Andrew asked. When you arrive in Malaysia, for us as Australian citizens, you get a 90-day visa. Our visa, the kids and my visa has run out, and Lee, I think, probably has 2 months left on his visa. But yeah, like I said before, they're letting visas kind of waiver at the moment, and once things open up again, you have 2 weeks to leave the country. So yeah, that's how it is. Bella, Estrella has a question for you. Can you do a backflip off the bow?
No.
Not yet. She's been wanting to. She totally possibly could.
We can't stand on a rail.
Huh?
We can't stand on a rail.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, my stepmom's just tried to ring. So we can't talk right now. We're a bit busy. Thank you, D Ton Vista. Is that how I say that? D Ton Vista. Thank you very much. Tips on homeschooling diet. All right, did you find any questions, Taj?
What's that?
Did you find any questions?
No.
All right, someone had said Shane told you to read Barefoot Investor. Draw some volcanoes, Taj, from Ron. Scott asked, how cheap is the gas?
Cheap as the gas? Well, the gas is getting cheaper at the moment too, I think. It's about
Yeah,
yeah. I said
I thought it was like a ringgit.
Huh?
Ringgit a litre?
No, it's works out I think about 70 cents Australian at the moment, I think. I haven't looked for a while.
Yeah, it's like a ringgit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking Australian dollars. I don't know.
Yeah, we
You
haven't
answered
looked for a
that.
while, so we haven't had to fuel up for a while, so yeah.
Any surf spots nearby? No, but apparently there's a wave in the wet season. Is that the wet season? That's coming up. Well, hoping we're not here, but if we are, we'll go look for it. Oh, someone wants to thank you for his artwork. So Mark has 2 pieces of his work hanging in his granddaughter's bedroom in USA. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for supporting our son. Is Bella Taj having any thoughts of staying in Australia the next time you're home? You either want to stay in Australia or want
Not really.
no? We told him not to talk. So that's what's happening. We said, don't you say anything when you come on here. No, I didn't. They're really big talkers. It's actually like, Taj actually usually is, but, you know. Jay was just saying he'd like to see more sailing and technique and sails getting hoisted. Does the crew participate? It does. We do. Everyone participates. The hard thing about filming your life is you forget, especially when you're sailing, and you know someone always has to be thinking about filming, and when you're filming, someone has to be filming, so that person can't help. And yeah, we do not film a lot of sailing, but Lee does drive a lot.
You what I thought it does.
Actually, yeah, Lee doesn't do anything; he just sits there pretending. There's a question for you. So Andrew asked, how has the ferro cement hull stood up? It is not a popular construction technique these days.
No, well, yeah, I think we've had a pretty good run for it. It's a pretty old boat, and when we got it, it hadn't really been looked after too well. So there was definitely a few little issues we ironed out, and yeah, it's been good. But yeah, it definitely isn't a popular construction. But yeah, it's worked for us so far.
Oh, we love our old girl. She's the best she's been for probably a long time. Okay, so people are saying it's fuzzy. It actually looks fuzzy on our end too. I don't know if it's our internet connection. We don't have the best internet, right? Like where we are, so apologies. I don't know how to fix it. I'm not going to pretend I know. Oh yeah, here I am fixing things, not just sitting here because I don't know how to fix it. So yeah, sorry, we're just a little bit blurry. Yeah, someone just said that Google heard our channel by blocking our comments. Absolutely. Totally did. What's the outside temps where you are right now? Tonight, 41 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's, I don't know Fahrenheit, but that's cold, right? 41 degrees. Yeah, we are here, where we are is like, I don't know, it'd be over 30, 35. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, it'll have to be around 35 and above.
35 degrees Celsius. That's hot, y'all. Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul. We're in Langkawi. We're in Malaysia. Oh, someone answered. Yeah, this is delayed. I'm sorry. Okay. How tall are the kids? Tyler's as tall as me. He's nearly as tall as you.
It's catching up pretty quick, and I'm about 6 foot. So.
And Bella's a little bit shorter than me. She's got a little bit of growing to do. But we're all kind of nearly the same height. It's taller than Lee. Alright, someone asked, hello, hi Aaron in England. They asked how long Catalpa is. So she's 44 foot.
Yep, 44 foot. And what was the other part of it? What length will we go to? I would say somewhere in the 50 to 60 foot in a monohull, yeah.
And in a catamaran, we'd go like nothing bigger than 45 foot between.
40.
A little bit bigger than.
Huh?
What do you reckon, Belle?
45.
45 to 50, Bella reckons.
All right, it's a big boat. Oh, I thought I was at the end. Please make somebody a moderator for your channel. Wait, I don't know if it was you, Tim, or someone else emailed me about that, but I don't really know what that means. And yeah, so sounds great. Don't know what that means, but I think it makes someone else in charge of your channel. I don't know. So yeah, I would be a little hesitant to do that, especially if it wasn't someone we knew. All right. Yeah, Mike agrees with Bella. They do monitoring on your behalf to benefit you. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I might look into it after I get off here. Oh, you mean a moderator for this live chat? Is that what you mean? Ah, just on the live chat. Sorry, I don't understand. You mean for our whole channel or just this live chat? Yeah. Can we make someone I don't know. Can you just make somebody a moderator right now? No? I don't know. I love how chatty everybody is. Just can't shut them up. I keep those cheeky bogans away. Oh, look, you know what? We love everybody. The cheeky bogans aren't hurting anybody. Right. Just don't be too rude. Aircon must be working well. Bella's wrapped in her blanket. We are freezing. We woke up freezing this morning. We had to turn. Did you turn it up? Yeah, because it was. So we have this crappy one that works okay when we're in the marina. But what's that one?
It's just like a wall mount one that we put on our hatch. So
yeah, it's really cold.
It works really well.
Hi, Brienne from Canada. Thanks. We will try and stay safe and healthy. It's all good, Nigel. You don't have to do it. I still know what it is. And we'll probably wrap it up soon anyway, guys. So it's lunchtime for us. So we'll have to go and eat some food. But yeah, if you got some more questions, we'll answer a few more questions and then we'll have to get going. But it was super cool to get on here and talk to you guys. We really missed the comments on our channel. Yeah, it totally bums me out that YouTube's done that to our channel, but hey, I don't know what else to do. The other option, what I was going to do is set up another channel and keep our channel and just throw you back and forth so that you can go on to a new channel to comment. I don't know if that will work. If anybody's got some great ideas about that, please let me know. I clearly don't know a lot about YouTube. Midnight in Chicago. Ah, it is midnight. Thanks for staying up, Mike. Halfway around the world, but you guys seem so close. Yeah. My wife just asked me to make some of that bread you taught me to make. Thank you for that. You're welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. With the right of the name in the live chat and click to make them mod. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. If someone wants to suggest being our moderator for the next live chat and put their hand up, please let me know and I can do that for the next one. We will try to do these more regularly. I know I say this every time, but I will try and do it more regularly. No one else really likes this, so it's a bit hard. They don't like live chats, but we will do it. We call it Catalpa bread. That is awesome. That's so good. Keep your people on the same channel. Thanks, Jay. Cool. I'll look into it more and then I guess I'll do it on the next one because I don't really know how to do it right now. Ah, you just click on it. Add moderator?
Yeah, that'll be it.
That'll be it. Do you want to do it now, Jay? For that, I mean, we're not going to be on for much longer. More yoga. If you make them moderator, then they will stay moderator forever on your channel. Oh. We'll support you no matter what channel you have. Okay, hi Tank. He just asked, they went to Indonesia last year and went to a couple of spots that we visited along the way. What was our favorite destination? So Indonesia, what was your favorite destination?
I think mine was in Mentawais. Just, I think it suited what we like doing, from surf to diving to, yeah, nice clear water and beautiful sandy beaches. It was probably the pick for us.
Mentawais.
You like the same?
Those
Mentawais probably. Yeah.
Mentawais, I think I'm gonna have to agree. Yeah, and I miss surfing right now. We're not stuck in Indonesia. That would have been incredible.
That being said, though, there's so many little remote little village areas, and that was beautiful too. So, yeah.
Numbrella, yes, we did like Numbrella. Numbrella was beautiful. We liked the people there, and we liked that we had a few good waves. We did like Numbrella. All right, thanks, Tim. I'll look into the moderator thing. Jay has put his hand up. Thank you, Jay. And he is one of our patrons, so yeah, I will look into what it actually all means, rather than making a rash decision right this minute, because I don't really know. But yeah, I will definitely try and put that in place before our next live video. Oh, it's 10 foot when you're there. Holy crap. Yeah, we didn't have it that big. Scary. Yeah, that's pretty scary. Did you surf? Did you go out? I don't know anything about that. Others are known to hack and stalk YouTubers. Great. Don't want them. Yeah, well, good work. Someone you really, really trust. Yeah, cool. All right. Hi from Tweed Heads. Oscar and Toby love Tasha's art. Hi guys. From our hometown. Okay, I think everyone's hungry. Getting kicked under the table. So we're gonna wrap it up. We just want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you to anyone who donated right now on this live chat. That's amazing. We'd never expect that when that happened, so that's amazing. Thank you for that. Yeah, we just wanted to update you on what's happening. We are stuck in Malaysia, but we're fine. So it's nice to talk. Unfortunately, our comments aren't there, so I guess we'll do more of these, and then we can talk more regularly. But we love yous. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us.
All right. See you guys.
Bye. Still there.
Yeah.